She made me throw up. Her food made me vomit. And the weird part is that it looked really good, right? It was macaroni with cheese. It was like a white cheese with tomato and spinach. And I ate it. And about an hour or so later, I'm like, this is not going to end well. I threw, okay, but let me show you how this happened. We're at work. She's walking down the hall. And I noticed her room, we're kind of like in the building, like she walked a distance to get to me, right? And she was like, oh, Harlem, do you want this? And I looked at it. It was like macaroni, cheese, tomato with spinach. And I was like, yeah, that greedy ass. So I ate it. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, but I threw up like 4 or 5 times from this food. So part of me feels like, well, maybe was the food just old? Like, I don't know how long you had this food. Come to think about it, it might have just been old food. And I remember thinking she could have been on the way to like the garbage. She could have been on her way to like the garbage where the trash goes out, but maybe when she saw me, she just randomly said, do you want this? And if I would have said no, the next stop, it would have just been in the garbage. That was messed up. I threw up a lot of macaroni. It was terrible. So yeah, I'm done with other people's food. I'm done. I'm done with other people's food. You can't just be eating. Okay, so a quick part 2 to this video. This girl, I heard her say something about she ate some rice and she forgot that the rice was in her refrigerator. It was in the back of her refrigerator. And she said something like, oh yeah, it's been there for like 2 weeks. And I guess she just like started eating it. Is this normal? Like, I don't know. Depending on the food, I just feel like unless it's frozen, there are certain things you shouldn't keep in your refrigerator that long. There's just certain things that after a few days, don't you just throw things out or at least freeze them? There was somebody at work, we had ordered a lot of like pizzas. We were having like a staff party and we ordered pizzas. And so not all of the pizza was eaten. So one of my coworkers put some pizza in the refrigerator. You guys, we went away for like I don't know if it was like a holiday break or something, but the girl, she was like, oh, would you like some of this pizza? And I'm like, this pizza? Yo, this pizza was in there so long, like it grew mushrooms. Like we didn't order mushrooms with it originally, but when we took it back out, there's mushrooms. Who keeps food this long and think, like I can see if you put things in the freezer, but I'm realizing people do stuff like this. I'ma just go. I'm not, like, okay, 1, 2, 3 days in the refrigerator, or you put stuff in the freezer. If you freeze things the right way, you can pull that shit out in a year. You can't pull it out in a year if it's just been in the refrigerator. Last part, I promise. Do you guys remember something called Y2K? Y2K. What Y2K was this big hoopla about it being 1999 going into the year 2000. They said all the computers was going to be messed up, everything was going to go crazy because you're going from 19 something to 2000 and everything was just going to like blow up. Girl, I know somebody who had a bunker of food. They just had food from Y2K, from 1999 to 2000, this person still has food that they bought for when the calendar switched to 2000. It's 2017 now. Why do you still have